to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you NBA. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporters, Allie LaForce. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. We've got Mitchell, and it's Roy in at the 2. And for the Hawks, and it's Willis in at the 4 spot. And here's New Orleans now. Here's Ginobili, takes it inside. Sabonis, it's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Rivers, checked by Mitchell. Rivers, shot is off. Brown. Here's Willis. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Here's New Orleans now. Here's Mitchell. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he needs. And Atlanta with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Rejected by Sabonis. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And the fans, they love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And Atlanta with possession here. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rivers. It's hauled in by New Orleans. First quarter of play, a minute in. To the inside. Here's Wilkins. Wilkins with a rebound. Here's Whitman. Down low. Wilkins can't hit.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot. And most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. It's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Here's Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. Over Mitchell.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. So good getting at it.
Here's Ginobili driving in, and it's in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to do.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Rivers. Over to the left wing. Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Here's Mitchell. Barry from 15 feet out. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as a good player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rivers. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot there.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he can't hit the second.
Boy, that's not the results I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And Atlanta with possession here. After the basket by New Orleans. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Roy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating the offensive floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
New Orleans leading by 13. Outside Mitchell. Got a hand on it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Got a piece of it, and they get it again. Wilkins, good.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Roy can't get it to go. Here's Wilkins. Pass to Webb. 1:07 left to play in the first.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close range, you've got to defend everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And he's able to get it back. Wilkins. And it's Ewing with the rebound. Here's New Orleans now. Mitchell pass to Sabonis. It's hauled in by Rollins.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Rivers. Can't connect from short range. Here's New Orleans now. This run now up to 13-2. Goes back up. And Ewing gets it to go.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Here's Rivers. After the basket by New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And New Orleans making a change here. This will be his third free throw of the game. Just 3 on the clock. And the play by Brown as he finishes it off for 2.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And so it's New Orleans now holding a 12-point lead in quarters in. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stat for New Orleans.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making an extra effort to close things out.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, loading up the floor for easy chances.
Atlanta trails by 12. And it's Rivers in at the 1. Here's Webb. No points yet. And it's rejected. And they get it back. They shoot again. Here's the break. And for New Orleans, they've got Jaylen Brown. Also John Collins out there. And it's Ginobili in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Austin. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. And New Orleans making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Carr. With the fadeaway. And Atlanta misses again.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Here he goes.
Making plays at both ends of the floor. And it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Rivers. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
This guy is tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Brown. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Atlanta trails by 16. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Rivers, pass to Carr. The putback. Can't hit that one. Here's Roy with the drive. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And New Orleans leads by 18.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes out. Rivers shot is off. Here's New Orleans now. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Williams, the rebound by Atlanta. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Rivers, pass to Carr. Tip! Pass to Alston. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Rivers, pass to Willis. Back to Rivers. Outside Davis. Here's Willis. Williams defending. And it's Willis missing. Here's New Orleans now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. New Orleans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he drops it first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A minute 58 left in the second quarter. Pass to Carr. Back to Davis. Here's Wilkins. And he drains the turnaround Jay. Wilkins has got the second bucket.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Here's Mitchell. The shot won't fall. Atlanta trails by 20. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And they're running. There's the triple. Knocks down the ball. Jay. Boston's got 5 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. in for Atlanta. Rivers comes in for Davis. On defense, the visiting team. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. In transition, here they come. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
There are very few guys who can match the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. How quickly does he get off his feet?
Pass to Willis. Here's Wilkins. Here's Willis. No points so far. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Here's Brown. The rebound by Atlanta. Willis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Fires from 14. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And that one good.
There's a reason teams put the ball in Donovan Mitchell's hands. This guy, you trust him to make the right play.
Here's Wilkins, defended by Brown. Wilkins, pass to Willis. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell for the finish. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Nigga, boy. I know I picked this nigga for a reason. I said, shit.
When's the last time
He's
you saw
Donovan,
like
nigga.
And so it's
Say that with the
25
big
big
ones.
as we head into the next period. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away great looks and pressure shooters. We'll be right back with you shortly. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all
Ball
night.
be in the game right now, boy.
In at the power forward position to the middle. Here's the break. And for New Orleans, we've got Mitchell and it's Ginobili in at the 3 spot.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Rivers, the pass to Willis. Back to Rivers. Here's Wilkins. Tries it from 16. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 tonight. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Here's Willis. Money from the wing.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Sabonis finds Mitchell. Out to the wing. Puts up a 3. Boy, can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for his red defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's New Orleans now. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Roy. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 11. Up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got 13.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many possessions for them.
Here's Willis. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Walton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Roy. The shot that time, not on target. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Ginobili against the bucket.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Rivers. Checked by Mitchell. Rivers, the pass to Whitman. Pass to Rivers. Here's Willis. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way out. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line, Kevin Willis. Taking 2 times.
First one falls. So both teams making some changes here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's New Orleans now. Here's Ewing. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Ewing's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make the pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Webb, guarded by Doncic. Here's Wilkins. With nobody on, he buries that jumper. He's got 6. And Brown has got the ball here for New Orleans. Their defense is only allowed 6 points in the second half.
I'll tell you, Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Webb passes to Wilkins. Up and over Doncic. No good off the glass. They're running. Ball's going off the court. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley with a sight to behold.
Here's Webb. He's scoreless. Pass to Rivers. Here's Webb. Guarded by Doncic. The shot by Webb, no good. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 15-6 run. Ewing. Good work there as he goes. Ewing's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wilkins. He's got 6. That one falls.
Oh, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's Rivers. Webb passes to Rivers. Oh, it's stolen away. In transition, here they come. And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Rollins. Rollins has got his 5th rebound on this one. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. With 1 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one full. And so it's New Orleans holding a massive 34-point lead to win the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here's New Orleans now. We've got Davis, and it's Carr, and it's power forward. Here's Doncic. Drops in the layup for 2.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Here's Webb, guarded by Doncic. Steps back. Webb passes to Carr. And the 17-footer goes down.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Here's Doncic. Carries it down low. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter. And Atlanta with possession here. Pass to Willis. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And New Orleans making a change here. Mobley's checked in. Outside Davis. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Carr. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Here's Webb. Banked it in on the pass.
Well, use the pick and go right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Brown. Good on the shot.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see it, sir.
Brown's got it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Pass to Willis. Here's Webb from deep. Drains the triple.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And Mobley throws it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Webb. Deflected. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Davis. Doncic grabs the miss. Here's New Orleans now. And here's Brown for 3. Offensive rebound. Ewing. And he dunks it down.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Pass to Whitman. Up top, Davis. Here's Webb. Plenty of space. And Atlanta misses again. 1:49 left to play in the fourth. Here's Austin. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Whitman. Outside Davis. Pass to Webb. 4-3. Mobley grabs the board.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Inside. Stolen by Davis. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And tonight he served as the anchor on the defensive end. The opposition didn't get the memo about his defensive skills clearly, and he made them pay for it. He was just blocking shots away left and right out there.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Here's Wilkins. Pass to Whitman. Here's Rollins. Williams defending. Here's Wilkins. Gets an open look and hits it.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Rivers, the pass to Willis. Here's Wilkins. Jackson with three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And he knocks down the first one. Hits both from the strike. Here's Rivers. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. Deflects the pass. Whitman's shot is good.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Brown gets the bucket.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. So it's New Orleans winning this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time to present our player of the game.
Hello. Why is it? I thought you'd be doing something. Thought you might be at work or something. I don't know. I thought you might have been at work or something. I don't know. So, shit, I was on 2K